All right. Oh, there we go. Good, good, good. Okay, I am back. Oh, I'm back. There we go, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. To check something, but yeah, okay, good, good. I'm there. I'm back, guys. AW here, or what's up, guys? I hope you're all doing good on this beautiful Wednesday night. Wednesday night. All right. So we're gonna have, I don't know, fun today. I guess we'll have fun. I guess you could call it fun, but I hope you're doing all really, really well. Okay. 10:15. 10:15. Well, actually, we started at 10:13. Can we stop thinking about Black Panther's 3 box office? We're not even like, come on. Can we stop thinking business right now? Right now? I don't want to even get into that right now. Okay. All right. And by the way, the second Black Panther movie did very well. Made a lot of money. Not as well as the first one, but did very well. So don't disregard the don't don't underestimate Black Panther 3. If if Fantastic Four is good, Avenger movies are good. I wouldn't underestimate Black Panther 3. It's one of the franchises that is a relatively huge success. Part of the MCU. Alright. Okay, man. We're gonna look at John Campea a little bit later on. Right. I think I have still a friend. I don't know if he wants to come on. I think he's busy. I'm sorry. I do have a friend. I don't know if he wants to come on. I think he is busy. Yes, and pray for California. Okay, it's not loading. Uh, okay. So what the I'm sure. Why is it not loading? Why? Ryle, why is it not loading? My internet. I mean, I'm here. I mean, I'm sorry. This is pissing me. This is annoying. Okay, okay. I'm back now. I'm back. I don't know. Something is off. All right. So yeah. Why is it not loading the internet? My internet's fine. Just seems a little slow right now. Fuck. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. I am back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I'm back. Well, so I'm back, guys. I'm gonna share this out also. I gotta do share screen. Why do that? Okay. It looks like it's according. This is according to Jeff Snyder, guys. Jeff Snyder, right? This is according to Jeff Snyder. Now, I don't pay for his newsletter, so I haven't gone into detail about it. But according to Jeff Snyder, Marvel looking to recast T'Challa for Black Panther 3 in the Avenger movies. Obviously, the Avenger movies. Looking to recast T'Challa, right? And and you know what? I'm not I'm actually shocked about it. I'm actually surprised if this actually possibly happened. I didn't think Marvel would be thinking of I didn't think Marvel would be thinking of recasting T'Challa. T'Challa. Not Black Panther, T'Challa. Black Panther is the mantle. T'Challa is the name of the character, not T'Challa Jr. T'Challa, the character Chadwick Boseman played. Oh, he did end. Okay. Okay, he did end the stream. Okay. Yeah, where's everybody in the chat, man? Where's the people in the chat? Come talk. I guess this. I guess. This has no interest, huh? No interest. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh, there we go. Well, you don't. I guess you don't know how insiders work. Then it's okay. That's not how insiders work, right? It's just scoops, insiders, stuff like that. That's not how it works. Once it becomes official, it'll come out officially. Jeff Snyder is they're sideways. All right. I'm gonna watch Creature Commandos. Yeah, of course, but I don't like. I'm doing that tomorrow. Uh, and what is and Captain America: Brave New World has nothing to do with this rumor. Nothing. This is that. Nothing. And there. Uh, all right. So I like. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you've seen, oh wait, if you've seen Black Panther 2, I'm sorry. If you've seen Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, we know at the beginning T'Challa's dead, right? We saw the funeral scene, right? We saw that. Obviously, we did not see a body, but I think it's clear that we saw him he's in that casket. And they say he died of an incurable disease at the beginning, right? They had to kill him off somehow. And that movie, when Chadwick Boseman died, 2025, right? It's 2025 now. He died almost 5.5 years. No, almost 4.5 years ago. It'll be 5 in August. Years, right? 5 in August. But so 4.5 years ago, I would say a little bit more over 4.5 years ago. August. So 4 in 8 months, 7 8 months. Passed away. People were like, "Oh no!" After they said their condolences, after they were all that, movie fans, people the fan base was like, and obviously Marvel, but the fan base was like, "Oh no, what's he gonna do to T'Challa? Like, should he? There's a debate. Should he recast him or should he not?" I was in at the beginning. I was in the group saying, "I don't know if they're gonna recast him. I don't think they will recast him. I don't know if it's proper. I don't know if it's proper to recast him." And there's others that say, "Yeah, you know what? You should recast him. You should recast him." And it's a very good debate. Um, I mean, obviously with Marvel, it really with Ryan Coogler and all that, it really changed the whole the whole idea for Black Panther 2 for Wakanda Forever, right? Really, the Ryan Coogler had basically had to like write a whole new screenplay, a whole new script because the original one for Black Panther Wakanda Forever was going or Black Panther 2 was going to originally have Chadwick Boseman, right? But nobody knew. He kept his cancer a secret, like nobody knew in the public, nobody publicly knew. I assume people in Marvel knew. I would assume people that he worked with in the industry knew. I assume they would have known. I assume they would have known that he had cancer. It's just something. I think I think it's something you gotta tell the people you work with into the business you're in. You you have this, and I'm gonna sound like a jerk. But if he told Marvel that he had cancer back in 2015, whenever he get casted T'Challa, would they have casted him? Would they have casted him? Would they have decided to take a chance and say, you know, would they decide to cast them? Okay, because when you sign up for this, I know I sound like an asshole. You sign up for this, you're signing up for a franchise and multiple and movies that belong in that same franchise, this universe. And obviously, it's not his fault. He's got cancer, right? It's not his fault. But obviously, like I think it's somebody you should. I think you should tell. You should tell because and and I don't know. Marvel might have second thoughts because it is a business, and yes, businesses are cruel, but they have to be. Obviously, there's rules in place. But it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like if I told them I had something like that, and I may have like 5 or 10 years to live. I don't know if they would have chose me for a role in the universe that they plan to use. I don't know. It sounds cruel. I know. It sounds cruel, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. It's business first, feeling second. All right, get in here, blinded. Crash out on here. Crash out on here, man. It's only 10:30, man. Only 10 freaking 30. What are you doing? Oh, you gotta check out my 40-second video. Check out my 40-second video. Okay. And well, so when Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever came out, everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna watch this, is watching now or watch on a replay or whatever, saw Wakanda 2. And we know Shuri becomes the new Black Panther, the sister. It makes sense for the sister to become Black Panther. It kind of went in the family, right? The family lineage, right? So obviously we knew Shuri to become the Black Panther. We all knew that from the start. They were gonna say they're not recasting T'Challa. I think it was pretty obvious. Marvel said that, and Mike Coogler said that. It's pretty obvious Shuri was gonna be the Black Panther. It just made sense. It just made perfect sense since it's because it's a family lineage kind of thing, mantle, right? Passed down through generations and generations of the T'Challa family. Uh, And we saw that movie with Namor, okay? And despite the movie, look, it was not good as the first movie. The first movie was a phenomenon, a cultural phenomenon, okay? Black Panther 1. Black Panther 2 did not quite have that same feeling, that same impact as Black Panther 1. And even if they cast Chadwick Boseman, even if he survived, I don't think they would have. I don't think it would have achieved the same kind of impact Black Panther 1 did. Okay, it's a society kind of cultural impact that movie did. All right, with with right. I don't think T'Challa would be a leader of the Avengers. I don't think so. All right, and obviously, why I think one of the reasons they didn't recast T'Challa, out of respect for Chadwick Boseman, uh, I was like that too because I used to sometimes I see actors as the character, right? Like it's gonna be hard to see somebody else as Logan and somebody else as Tony Stark. Well, somebody else as Robert Downey, another Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. Because I mean, it's gonna be hard to see Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, but somebody else seeing somebody else play Tony Stark, another actor, it's gonna take time. It's gonna be used. It's gonna be used. It's gonna be yeah, probably Kevin. Um, it's just that it's gonna be hard to see somebody else be in take the role of Iron Man. It's gonna be like, right, right, all right, and that it's gonna. Some people are gonna be like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. is Doctor Doom. How is he gonna be Doctor Doom? As a total different situation. I mean, yeah, there has been other Doctor Dooms, live action Doctor Dooms, but they're throwaways. They're not. They don't have the same kind of history, impact, kind of same love as beloved characters like Logan, Hugh Jackman, Tony Stark as Iron Man, anything like that. And I want you to come in here blinded. Um, okay. You better come in tomorrow's stream blinded though when we do the season finale. Okay. Now with this report coming out, okay, because we are getting very close to the beginning of Avengers Doomsday being starting to film, and springtime. You ready? They already announced who's going to be in it. Yeah, Julie McMahon. Yeah, we already know who's going to be in Fantastic Four. We already know who's going to be in Avengers Doomsday, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, Captain America, Anthony Mackie's Captain America, Doctor Strange, and Tom Holland Spider Man, and a whole list of others. I'm probably forgetting off the top of my head. I have to find a list, but whatever. The thing is, they would have to if they're gonna recast T'Challa, they would have to announce it like now, in the next few months, or they might leave it a surprise. They're either gonna announce it or they're gonna leave it a surprise. Right? A surprise. I just think how they can explain T'Challa. Obviously, it look different. It could be a different actor, right? But how do you explain him coming back from the dead? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Yes, we said he's dead. Yes, we saw him die. But you gotta understand, this is a world of Marvel and DC, like Marvel and DC, right? Read the comics. People come back from the dead. People come back from the dead. So yeah, he may come back from the dead, just be looking at a different actor. It's a possibility. The way he comes back from the dead is what it's gonna be. It's what we're gonna probably have to talk about. Probably see if they decide to bring him back, right? I mean, look, I'm sure. I mean, you got magic in the world. I'm sure resurrection spells. Uh, maybe something with universes converging, stuff like that. It create some sort of issue, problem with bring back from the dead. I mean, I mentioned what happened in the DC comics. Like there's probably there's probably there's probably there's probably see example, like I use the example of Jason Todd. Jason Todd, there's two explanations of how he came back. Yes, one is Lazarus Pit, but I think one is also Superboy Prime punching so hard in reality that he had an impact of his punches were so damn lethal, not lethal, but they're more lethal, but were so damn powerful impact, and they were able to shatter reality or just change reality some way. It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's one origin of how Jason Todd came back, besides the Lazarus Pit by the League of Assassins. And, DC likes to change stuff around. Marvel likes to do that. And Marvel, they can find a way to do that in the MCU, right? They could come back from the dead, obviously, right? Like, there is such thing as resurrection spells, um, something with the universe, converging the multiple universes. I don't know. All right. Uh, and yes, we did mention a variant, but yeah, Degrassi. And we did mention variant from a different universe. Yeah, but that won't be the same as the T'Challa from the 616 universe. You don't know what this. You want Wakanda in another universe to be. It is exactly like the same as the 616 universe. No, you want another. You want if there's Wakanda and a Black Panther in a different universe, you want it to be a little different than the one we're used to, the 616, right? We don't want to be exactly the same. That would be boring. That would be boring. Okay? Because yeah, you can do the variant thing. I mean, that's kind of easy because they kind of put it. I guess they kind of put. I mean, if they're thinking bringing this back, they kind of put in a hole. They put himself in a tough situation with the death of showing the death in Wakanda Forever. Here's the problem with that. Here's another issue. They should have thought of this when they're making Wakanda Forever. They should not be. They should not course correct. Course correct. I know a lot of things over. Jonathan Majors changed a lot. The situation of Jonathan Majors changed a lot for Marvel. I mean, obviously, we're probably going in a different direction. It would be a different direction, a different direction. If it were stayed on course, if Jonathan Majors never got in trouble, wasn't fired, and Kang was still the original plan, different direction, right? But this is a problem Marvel has had since the Multiverse Saga. Not exactly a well-oiled machine. Not exactly what plans they had. They're not exactly what fits. And you got to come up with a really clever way to bring, if they're going to do this, bring him back. I mean, it's going to be really stupid if he's a variant because, and it's going to be really, I mean, more like he comes back from the dead. That's a better idea. Find a way to come back from the dead because it's a variant. I don't want, Oh, we know the producers moved on, right? Oh, and by the way, we got some big news today in terms of Sony. If you didn't read, I don't know the guy's name. I forgot the name, but the guy one of the major players in Sony who, on the Spider-Man stuff, even the Tom Holland Spider-Man stuff, is leaving Sony. Leaving Sony. But I think Ryan Coogler's done after the third movie. I think he's gonna move on from the third movie to Degrassi. I think that's it. I think the third movie will be his last for Marvel. Okay. They kind of it, it's just been it's just such a tough predicament Marvel's put himself in. Okay, yeah, all right. They, I don't know how. I know pandemic has ruined some of their plans, but I don't know how. Oh, and Jonathan Majors and some of their, but I don't know how from majority of 2008, whenever Iron Man from basically a little over a decade, they had this perfect plan, this perfect how this fits here, this fits here. You had an idea, and then after after that, they're like, after that, it's like they forgot. They forgot, and I know, and Marvel always and they always say yeah, we plan ahead. We plan ahead 10 years from now, 5 or 10 years from now. I mean, like, really? Do you really? Do you really? Then why? This is Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, man, they had to bring back Michael B. Jordan, right? They had to bring back Michael B. Jordan. I mean, right? Why do you think they brought back Michael B. Jordan? Because they had to bring. Because if well, first of all, they brought Michael B. Jordan because his cameo was a little important for Shuri. But if Chadwick Boseman's alive, if T'Challa's alive, I mean, Michael B. Jordan wouldn't be back, obviously, right? Michael B. Jordan wouldn't be back in that cameo role, right? That small cameo role. Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Palak Patel. Thank you. I think how you say it. Just and obviously you can't. I mean, you could. I mean, I don't know. Like, I was being cruel a little couple minutes, maybe 20 minutes ago. But Marvel could have planned for this with Chadwick Boseman with his cancer. If he told them, I don't know. I think we might. I don't think Chadwick Boseman would have been Black Panther. And I'm sounding cruel and sounding degenerate, sounding. But I think when you have a serious illness, like a life-threatening illness, I think you have to let the studios know, because you have to let you have if you have a life-threatening illness, you have to let work know, right? And I honestly think if he told them, I don't know if they knew. I think, I assume they would know. Jordan T'Challa, I mean, yeah. I assume they would know. I think there's a chance if he told them back in 2015, 2014 that he had his cancer and I don't know how he has many years to live. I don't know if he would be Chadwick Boseman. I don't know if he would be Black Panther T'Challa. I really don't know. I hate saying that. I hate saying that because I don't want to be an asshole. I mean, I have family members that have cancer, right? So I know what it's like. I know what it's like. But Disney is a business. Marvel Studios is a business, and yeah, the actors and actresses, they're an asset, right? Okay. It, it sounds bad. I'm saying this shit. Sounds bad. Yeah, but I don't want another I really don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I just don't feel like. Honestly, I feel like they should not bring T'Challa back. I think. I think. I really don't think they should bring T'Challa back. I think it's past. I think it's too late. It's realizing their mistake, and I think it won't do anything better. It'll be a different actor, and I don't think the same impact as Chadwick. Okay, because Chadwick got cast in Black Panther right after, basically when oh no, actually 42 was his breakout role. 42 made his made him a star, right? I just don't see like I don't see I I just don't see anybody taking a mantle from him. I just don't feel it'll be the same. I mean, obviously, like yes, and I do agree. The actor does not. I think sometimes the Campea says the actor does not make the character, right? No, the character is not doesn't make the actor, right? But I think sometimes the actor makes the character. I think that sometimes some actors make the character work better than other actors. I think. Okay, I do. I really do. And I don't know, like Chadwick Boseman. Maybe it's probably are some actors that it could, but this is not like. I mean, look, yeah, very concerned. I'm very concerned. Yeah, like it's just a it's not like a Christopher Reeve situation. Christopher Reeve has done 4 movies, but Christopher Reeve, it's been what? When did Christopher Reeve got in an accident, right? Christopher Reeve got in an accident, all that, and then everybody could not see, right? And then 20 years later, the Superman Returns didn't do well. Um, medically cleared. What is it? Sports? I'm kidding. I'm sports. Of course, you gotta be medically cleared, right? Well, all you gotta do. Oh yeah. I don't think his son. The problem is, I don't think it should be his son. His son is too young. His son is too young. It's. I just don't. And when we catch T'Challa, it's just them. If they do, it's just them fixing another mistake, patching up a mistake. They realize, okay, I don't. I don't. It's. I know, and yes, like obviously, like he's only been T'Challa 4 times. Civil War, his movie, and both Avenger movies, mostly in the Infinity War. He was a little bit in Endgame, obviously because he was snapped and came back. But it felt like T'Challa was going to be one of those guys where, yeah, Chadwick Boseman, yeah, this guy is T'Challa. Like in the Logan category, Wolverine with Hugh Jackman, Tony Stark as Iron Man. Um, Chris Evans, that kind of the consequential match, right? It felt like that, even though he's been in much less film than those guys. Oh, they're gonna do another time jump? I hate that. They did it. They did it for I don't know. They did it for whatever it's called. All right. That's what I think. I don't know what Campea says. I haven't watched this.
Just a sky scanner searching billions of prices on flights, hotels, and rental cars in seconds. And sky scanner goes bar down on an epic deal to Finland.
This, shall we?
Oh yeah.
There is.
Let you know it's 17 minutes long. 17 minutes long, guys. So let you know that. Okay.
Is a report going around that Marvel Studios is, in my best rock voice, finally.
Oh.
Oh my god, the rock voice. Can I just say this? Only 5 years. Can I just say this? The Rock's promos on NXT and Raw were so damn fucking pointless. You watched that, digression. What is a fucking pointless? I wasn't those. Oh, I showed that before. Weren't those pointless? Wasn't that a pointless promo on Raw? Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Like fuck, it's such a corporate promo. Oh,
Looking at recasting the role of T'Challa in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
look at it.
Let's go through the story
You're gonna
here
recast you, Campea. I'm gonna recast you one day.
first. This comes from the folks over at CBR, who write the following.
No. This does CBR got this from your buddy Jeff Snyder, idiot. I know. I'll show at the end.
When Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman tragically passed away in 2020, still, I can't believe that was getting close to 5 years ago. Marvel Studios said it would not recast the character. But just over 4 years later, executives have seemingly had a change
Yo, you know when he says CBR? It's his buddy, Jeff Snyder.
of heart. According to Hollywood Scooper, and every once in a while, a guest here on the John Campea Show, Jeff Snyder,
Oh.
Marvel Studios is currently searching for a new actor to play T'Challa in future projects. He said this: with Marvel reshuffling the deck in advance of Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, and Robert Downey Jr. coming back, not as Iron Man, but as Dr. Doom, I am told that the door is firmly open for T'Challa to be recast via the magic of multiverse.
Okay, here it is. The last line. Recast via magic of the multiverse. So he's not coming back from the dead. It'll be a Black T'Challa from another universe. And you know what I'm gonna say to that? I'm already gonna say, yeah, that T'Challa will not be the T'Challa of the MCU of 616. It's gonna be a different T'Challa. It's gonna be like I don't know. I don't know if it'd be like a Doctor Strange, a Nexus being T'Challa, or just a T'Challa that looks different. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's just gonna be, it sounds like what we saying. It sounds like it's gonna be T'Challa from another universe. That's it. It sounds like that's the only way they could do this. Here's the thing. If this is T'Challa from the multiverse, just T'Challa. He's not gonna have no connection. He's gonna have no connection to this Shuri, to this son. What he's gonna do? He's gonna come to the 616 universe and adopt T'Challa Jr., even though that's not his real biological son. He's gonna be like in love with Nakia is her name. Nakia is gonna be the brother of that Shuri. It's gonna what they're gonna do? It's gonna replace Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa with this T'Challa. It sounds bullshit to me, man. It sounds bullshit. And this is not the same thing as the Robert Downey Jr. situation. Robert Downey Jr. is fucking alive. Okay? He's alive. Now, I think Chick Campea's going to believe this because it's Jeff Snyder, and he does like Jeff Snyder. Oh, good. Oh. Nice, man. Nice.
he said via the direct. I heard that an actor was actually offered the role this past fall, a couple of months after Downey's big reveal at Comic-Con, but they turned it down, not wanting to jeopardize their career momentum by stepping into Boseman's gigantic
You really
shoes.
think? You really think? You really think? You really think? You really think this actor, whoever, if he says this, you really think? You really think if he took the role, it's gonna hurt his career? You really think other studios, agent, he's not gonna get this. Whoever this actor is not gonna get. Is not gonna get calls, auditions, invites to auditions. He's not going to be invited to events. He's not going to be invited to cons or anything like that. If he took this role because he felt like taking this role will jeopardize his career because of Boseman. Because of Boseman, I find that so fucking bullshit. You know what? Here's the thing. I know for a fact. I'm pretty sure the Boseman family said they're okay. They are okay with recasting T'Challa. I'm pretty sure some of his family say they're okay with him recasting T'Challa. The secret brother of Zack Snyder. Unfortunately, sideways, they spelled their last name differently. Okay? See, the thing is, this is why I smell BS from this guy. You really think it's going to hurt your career if you... Fucking Marvel Studios is the one to offer you the role. Marvel Studios offer you the role. If they think it's going to hurt your career, they wouldn't fucking offer you. Does he? Nice. He doesn't think you're gonna. If Marvel Studios thinks you're gonna offers you the role, they don't think it's gonna hurt your career at all. They don't think it's gonna hurt your career at all, man. What do you think, DeGrasse? It smells like BS. Does it smell like BS? What do you think, guys? I'm trying to. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. That wasn't I didn't see that. Thank you, DeGrasse. I just checked, yeah. This sounds like BS to me. Seriously, like Marvel Studios, if this is true, this is I find this hard to believe. I really find this hard to believe. Okay, I really find this hard to believe. I just don't believe this at all. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna continue with this.
Which may be too big to fill, even for Hollywood's most talented black actors, he continued. Although it remains unclear if the character will appear in the upcoming Avengers movies, Snyder believes that the newly cast T'Challa will lead Black Panther 3.
Well, no shit, he will. If they do recast Snyder, he will lead Black Panther 3. Like, isn't that obvious? Believes? Here's the thing. Here's that word. If they're getting a new cast, Snyder believes that the newly cast T'Challa will lead Black Panther. Why do you have to put believes? No, Snyder. This is how I say it. Snyder said that the newly cast T'Challa will lead Black Panther 3. Believes. Fuck. This is terrible. Believes. Of course. Why? I wouldn't put believes. Snyder. The newly cast T'Challa will lead Black Panther 3. And not believes, man. Come on. It's like saying, oh, I believe if they're gonna recast Superman, I believe he will lead Superman. Come on, Superman. Oh, David Corey said, David Corey says recast as Superman. I believe he will lead Superman. What the fuck? Isn't that bad? This is not me attacking Campea though. This is not him criticizing Campea. This is criticizing this. This is why it sounds bullshit. Nobody fucking in their right mind will say Black Panther will not lead Black Panther 3. He's in the fucking title. like.
All right. So, first thing we should say is that while Jeff is a
I'm gonna show. Come on.
friend of our show, and I think you're actually going to see him back on the show in the next week or two. I
Of course. So yeah. So you hear there, guys. You know we know Jeff Snyder's a friend of the show.
think we're going to have Jeff on again. It needs to be said objectively that while Jeff has broken some of the biggest movie news stories of the past year or so, there have also been a couple that he was incorrect on or he got wrong information on. So I'm just
Is he? Yeah, 'cause he's a strange guy, right, Degrassi? He is a very strange guy. Like, I'm not surprised. One true friend.
saying that to be fair and not to come across as biased because it's Jeff. He's broken some of the biggest stories that turned out to be absolutely correct. Had a couple that didn't. So I just want to throw that out there to keep that in mind. So let's discuss.
like every respected insider, all respected insiders do the exact same thing. I don't know.
This for the sake of discussion that this report and the information that Jeff has been given here is actually true. It would absolutely 100% be the right move. I have firmly said for almost going on 5 years now that when our King T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, tragically passed away, that the best way to honor his legacy is not to take out the scrubbing brush and soap and wipe his character away.
Oh,
To me,
yeah. I mean, he says some sus things about women. He does. And these guys, Harloff, Campea, Jaroka, they're buddies with them. They're buddies with them. They're buddies with them. They're like, and he used them for a. They use them like Roka does like a weekly show with them, and where he breaks stuff down. Like, and Roka, you know, like John Roka is one of the big. Like Roka is one of the biggest. I always say one of the most biggest wokesters out there in the movie sphere, right? And I'm like, why do you have this guy on, Jeff Snyder? Like that's they're hypocrites. I'm sorry, they're all hypocrites.
that is not the way to honor the man. The way you honor the man is by picking up the baton for him and carrying on the race. That's how you honor him.
No, not always. It's not a flop, Degrassi. I don't think it's 860 million a flop. If that's a flop, no. Here's the thing. T'Challa not being in Black Panther 2 did not hurt the box office at all. Yes, I don't think it was ever going to make the biggest much as the first one because that was a different hemisphere, man. That move was important. Not just the MCU, but important outside of entertainment. It was a cultural impact. It was a societal impact. Something like that. The sequel was never going to be. The sequel was never going to be like that. The sequel was never going to be the same kind of impact as the first movie. Whether Chadwick Boseman stayed alive or not, it just wasn't going to be that. It just wasn't going to be the same. But it still did very good. 860 million is good. All Marvel movies in 2022 made a lot of money. None of them made $1 billion, but they all made good money, right? They all made good money. All good money. Even Thor: Love and Thunder, which wasn't, I don't think was good, made money. Oh yeah, that's true, Degrassi. But Degrassi, you're right, but we gotta be. But like they always. Yeah, that's the thing is. That's a good win for Marvel though. Just being nominated. But yeah, Black Panther is like the only thing from Marvel that has been nominated for serious awards. The thing is, DC is going to win more awards than Marvel. I'm sorry. I'm just saying that. Just saying that. Major awards. Batman already has. The whole genre of Batman right here.
Not by throwing out the work he did, but by elevating the work he did, lifting it up since he's not here himself to lift it up himself. And the thing is,
Yeah, but here's the thing. Maybe for some, maybe yeah, they should have. You know what? But here's the thing. Campea. Despite okay, he gets, he passes away tragically, changes their whole outlook for Black Panther 2, their whole plans for Black Panther 2. You can't really move on that quickly. It takes time. Sometimes people don't move on that quickly, man. Okay? If you move on quickly from somebody's death, it looks bad. It looks like he doesn't care. It looks like you don't care. It looks like you don't care. Okay? And it's just yeah, it would be. That's true. It's just if here's the thing: if Ryan Coogler doesn't feel right about it, then he doesn't feel right about it. Okay, okay. Don't. Here's the thing. Also, right? If you have a director that doesn't feel right about doing something, then that movie's not going to be good. That movie is not going to be good. He wasn't really superhero royalty. Royalty, yeah. The thing is, if you have a director who doesn't feel good about something, that something like that happens, I don't think the movie's gonna be good. The director has to be passionate. Passionate. I don't like. It's like. And here's the thing: if it, I don't know how, like they got that movie started filming 2020, 2021. It was a business thing. It was a business thing. It wasn't. It really was actually up to Ryan Coogler though. Though. But whatever.
to me, T'Challa became not just an important character to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, T'Challa became an important character culturally. And what Chadwick Boseman did to make that character
Yeah,
come to life.
but you're right, Campea, he did. Because I mentioned it plenty of time on the stream. But it's not gonna culturally, yeah, but guess what? Guess what? The sequel is not gonna change that. Only the first movie would have done that. The first movie was only going to be that. It's only going to be that. The second movie is not going to be that. He wasn't human being. He was an actor playing a role. He was important. He will have a legacy, but let's not defy him. He'll probably hate that. Because Black Panther 2... Black Panther 2, we watched Black Panther 2. It's fucking Aquaman. It's fucking Aquaman. Same Wakanda mask. It's fucking Aquaman, right? Namor is fucking Aquaman. No, Namor is not Aquaman. Namor is more like Ocean Master who thinks the surface dwellers are bad people. That's all it was. And yes, he didn't have a half brother like Arthur. He did go up against Black Panther, Wakandians, and Wakandians were right. It was basically like it was just. I joked around. I was like, "What? This is Aquaman?" Okay. And Aquaman did. I'll say this: Aquaman 1 did it better than Black Panther 2. Oh yeah, I think he won't be back. Yeah. Well, he hasn't been cast in anything. I think the first Aquaman movie was better. Did a better story than Black Panther 2. Honestly. Okay. Better story. Okay. See, like Black Wakanda Forever is like Aquaman and a little bit of Wonder Woman when you have like an island full of Amazons, not pervious to the outside world. That's all it is. But the difference is between that, between Themyscira and Wakanda. Wakanda, they have spies and they have spies all over the world. Maybe I'm trying to hear play Aquaman instead of Tejo. I don't think so. You really want Tejo? No, you want Tejo to play what's his name? Lobo, right?
Life needed to be carried on. It needed to be carried on. I was never angry, and you guys have heard me say this. I was never angry at Marvel for deciding to recast because I understood their heart was wanting to do right by the legacy of Chadwick Boseman, right?
Yes, that's right.
So I can never be mad at somebody when their heart is in the right place, and their heart was in the right place. I still think it was the wrong decision. I think if they had just taken more time, because they announced very quickly after his passing that he wasn't going to be recast. I think if they had taken more time, let the grief settle with them a bit, and considered it longer, I think they would have come to the same conclusion that the majority of Marvel cinema.
Did he? Yeah, I think he would. I think he was fit Snyder, man. But the thing is, Lobo probably not fits the Snyder universe, man.
Cinematic Universe fans came to, which was everybody wants to honor Chadwick. Marvel did, the filmmakers did, the cast did, the fans did. Everybody wanted to honor Chadwick. And I just feel that if Marvel executives, including Kevin Feige, had taken more time before making a pronouncement that they weren't going to recast him, I think they would have come to the same conclusion. And I'm just speculating, but I think they would have come.
No. Hey, Cyrus, you contradicted yourself, Campea. You said right away, once he passed it, right away, they're not going to recast T'Challa. You said like right away. They didn't even I don't know how long it was, but he said right away. They could have changed their mind Then, too. Yeah, it was Degrassi. Yeah, they could have changed their mind too, right? They could. You said, oh, right away, Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios said they were not going to recast T'Challa. Like right away, as soon as he passed away. You said they could have waited a bit. They could have waited a bit, right? You said they could wait a bit, right? To make the decision, right? To honor him. But like, couldn't they decide? Couldn't they decide this a week later after they made an announcement? Yeah, we're gonna bring back T'Challa. Bring back T'Challa. Right? Bring back T'Challa. And also, and also, Marvel couldn't take the time at that point. They needed to get stuff out. The pandemic was the pen. I mean, this is how right. This is the beginning of the pandemic. The pandemic is halting and moving around a lot of things with them, and they won, and and they were trying to get a lot of things. They're trying to get a lot of things done because they have a schedule. They have a schedule, and they have a plan, right? And the pandemic was screwing up everything, right? And this is when I'm right. I think around this time is when it started to go back. I think studios. I think around this time, movie studios ran to go back with filming things because they had specific safety health protocols. Right at the time, they were able to get tests, all that, all the COVID stuff at the time. Because I remember that. I remember I was reading every day the news. Oh, an outbreak here on the Batman set. Henry Cavill has. Yeah, Degrassi, yeah. Okay. And there have been COVID outbreaks on the Marvel sets. You just haven't. Not all of them have been reported. I'm just letting you know. And you're speaking of honoring, and you say honoring him. Well, that can have a different meaning, right? In your opinion, honoring him is by recasting him in his honor with a different actor to take on the role of T'Challa. But also, honoring can be on from Marvel's point of view. Say, yeah, we can't. I don't think we could do this without Chadwick. He is the controversial part. T'Challa, he is our T'Challa. I don't think. I don't think it's. I don't think we could recast him. There's honoring honoring. I think what you're saying is like honoring is respect, but it's it's different the way how you trying to honor him. See, like there's two ways you can go about honoring him. You can honor. See, your point of view, recasting him would be honoring him. But Marvel's point of view, honoring would be like, yeah, we're not recasting him. We can't. Like, there's a true definition of honoring him, but there's also right honoring him's heart's in the right place. But there's a different ways about honoring him. That's what I'm getting at. See, bird pox, monkey for the wild, fireflies, mad king president. Broy, bird pox. It sounds like Yo, it sounds like the four horsemen of apocalypse are here, man. That's what you're saying, Degrassi? The four horsemen of apocalypse are here? You know what I mean by that, right, buddy? You know what I mean. Let's continue.
Come to the same conclusion that a lot of us did, which was the best way to honor him is to carry the character on. Because the character's so important. Listen, I'll say this. The character of T'Challa is more important to the MCU and more important culturally than the character of General Thunderbolt Ross is. What happened when Thunderbolt Ross's actor died? No problem. They went out and recast him because the character is important to the story.
Oh my god, Thunderbolt Wasp. If you take out Incredible Hulk, Thunderbolt Wasp, I think was only in 2 MCU movies. I think Civil War, and Black Widow. I think that's it. Right, with William Hurt, he's right, he did pass away. But Thunderbolt Wasp wasn't a big, like, wasn't a big, wasn't the character wasn't a big impact like a black like Chadwick Boseman. It's apple and oranges. Thunderbolt William Hurt and Chadwick Boseman, the roles they played at the time, is apples and oranges. It's apples and oranges. Okay, apples and oranges. I fucking guarantee you, if if Harrison Ford played Thunderbolt Wasp from Civil War, had a little bit of Civil War, a little bit of Black Widow, finally gets his shine in Thunderbolts. Maybe it. Oh, but not Thunderbolts. Captain America and Thunderbolts. But they plan to use him, and they plan to use him in some future projects, which I think is possible. Possible. 5 MCU appearances, but they weren't all big, right? They weren't big, right? They weren't huge, except for. But I guarantee you, if say after Thunder, I think it'll be in Thunderbolts, and I obviously with Captain America. Brave New World. But say they plan to have in a future MCU stuff, and God forbid Harrison Ford doesn't pass away soon. He's 80, so he's up there in age. But God forbid, if he does pass away, I guarantee you they will not recast Thunderbolt Wasp. The reason is because they're trying to make Thunderbolt Wasp a major character in the MCU. Thunderbolt Wasp was like a definition of. He's not exactly a cameo. I don't know what you call it. He just wasn't a major part of the MCU until now. I'm just saying, if if Harrison Ford was Thunderbolts from the start, and they're finally making him shine in his own movie, and maybe Thunderbolts, and he had future Marvel movies after Thunderbolts, and maybe an Avenger movies or stuff like that. He's a good chance to be in Avenger movies, I think. After that, he does pass away. I don't think they're going to recast Thunderbolt Wasp. Out of respect for Harrison Ford. I'm just saying. In this case, this is apple and oranges just because of where the characters are in the MCU, where Black Panther and Thunderbolt Wasp is MCU. It's different. It's different. Okay. Now, say, all right, like. Yeah, but he wasn't used a lot, right, Degrassi? He just wasn't used a lot, right? He wasn't there, like, he was still, like, how many minutes do you think he was in those 5 movies combined? 15? 15? I think the biggest amount of time he had in those MCU movies was Civil War. Yeah, good point. Because he's a supporting character until now. Becomes more of a major character. It's not the same thing as Chadwick Boseman. But with Harrison Ford, if he once becomes a major character, and if he does get planned to be in more Marvel movies, I don't think he will. I think he signed up for 2. I think Thunderbolts is the second one. But if he does pass away before those movies that he was announced to be in, you're gonna hear Thunderbolt Wasp will not be recast. Recast. But maybe Degrassi is right, but I don't think it'll be recast. I'm just saying. Okay. He's just getting okay. He is still considered a supporting character, but he is getting more of a major role right this time. Major role. Time to shine. Time to be more of a supporting character, but more focused on him too in this than the other previous stuff. I think it's just apple oranges comparing Black Panther to Thunderbolt Wasp. Honestly, there's nobody in the MCU where you can make that comparison to. That passed away. That has the kind of same impact as Chadwick Boseman. There's nobody. You can't think of one actor. Sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Cappy, you gotta find a better. You gotta find a better comparison than that because I just kind of like this is not me like this is not me calling you dump shitting on you or anything like that. I mean, because honestly, honestly, Cappy, you say some reasonable stuff at times. Okay, I'll admit that. Just is this. It's just not a good comparison. Yeah, thank you, Sideways. Yeah.
He's not even as important to the story as T'Challa is.
Exactly, that's my point. Debunked your point right there. Until now. Until now. Until now. He's gonna become president. That's where he's gonna become important.
Thick,
And he got some
creamy,
dairy milk.
chocolatey. The delicious taste of Cadbury Dairy Milk.
So William Hurt dies, and it's like that's horrible, and what a loss that was for those of us who are movie fans. But the character endures, so they went out and they carried on what his character by bringing in Harrison Ford, and I think that's great.
It's not the same thing.
And it's what they should have done with T'Challa in the first place. Now,
it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Nobody. Okay, this is not William Hurt. This is not William Hurt's problem. Nobody had a connection, felt a connection to William Hurt's Thunderbolt Ross. Nobody. Nobody. Okay. Nobody. Nobody. Okay. Nobody. T'Challa is a different story, man. It's a different story. Like. Okay. Oh my God! You know who wants it to be the Red Hawk Fest? You know who wants it to be Red Hawk Fest? Degrassi, Grace Randolph. She's horny for Red Hawk.
That being said, one of the interesting things pointed out in the article that Jeff mentioned was that who do you get to come in and fill in those shoes? Because I think if I am a prominent actor, I don't know if I want to do it. Because, like Jeff said, it's gigantic shoes. This is not just any average role. This is a role made legendary by Chadwick Boseman.
And there's a sense of commitment.
Oh. No big time actor career is going to get hurt by this. I'm sorry. No actor, no well known African American actor. Well, it doesn't have to be African American. It just has to be. This has to be it could be England, American, African, British. But I'm just saying this has to be. Obviously, I'm trying to be careful. No has more screen time than Venom 3. Yeah. Oh no, that's not good, man. Oh my God, people are gonna be pissed, man. But here's the thing: no big time African American actor, Canadian, African Canadian, African British, African French, whatever. Or probably maybe an African from actually Africa, right? Like they're not well known. They're not going to be hurt. I guarantee you. I'm gonna go for example. Who's a prominent actor that's black? Okay. I'll just use a black guy. That's not haven't been in the MCU yet. Okay. That's young. I'm not going Denzel, but younger. John Boyega has never been in the MCU. I don't think John Boyega's career is going to be hurt by this. Okay? Let's go another one. Don Glover was in the MCU. MCU. Okay? Let's go to some of the Green Lantern castings. We got Stephen James and Aaron Pierre, right? Aaron Pierre got cast as Hal Jordan. But I don't think his career is going to be hurt by this. Let's go who else? Young guys. Name me some younger black actors, all right? I'm not trying to be racist here. I'm trying to prove my point. I'm not trying to, I'm trying to prove my point that I don't think their career is going to be hurt by by this. Okay, I don't think the career will be hurt. Honestly, I don't. Okay, I do think Brandon Ralph for Superman with Christopher Reeves. Brandon Ralph, he has pretty much he has made a pretty solid, decent TV career of his career, right? Ray Fisher, yeah. See, think this actually may help Ray Fisher. Actually, it may help Ray Fisher. Um, I just don't think I don't see it hurting any prominent black actor if they take on the role of T'Challa. And I don't think it will hurt a young actor either. If Marvel Studios thinks they could get a prominent black actor or a young actor to be T'Challa, they don't think it will hurt their career. Like, this is fucking Marvel Studios. They're pretty good when it comes to casting. They're good when it comes to casting roles for the comic book characters. They're really, really good at that. Most of the time. Most of the time.
Commitment to having a, it might maybe be this movie. It might be appearing in future movies or even making cameos and stuff
But
like
that's
that.
true of any MCU
Right.
role, right?
Right, right.
With any MCU role, you got to sign on to commit to multiple
Right,
projects.
so
Not
that's
anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. They don't do that anymore. MCU, now with the MCU, they do not do that anymore. You don't have to commit to multiple. Not anymore. Oh yeah, Degrassi. Yeah, I know about that. Not, but they're wrong. And that used to be true, but in MCU, you don't have to sign up for multiple movies. Nope, not anymore. Not like you don't have to sign up for 3 to 5 movies anymore. It's all. It's all. I think it's one now, one or two. Like didn't Oscar Isaac say that? Oscar Isaac said, "Yeah, I signed up for this season of the show, and that's it." For MCU, yeah, he'll probably come back when they want to. They probably wants to come back, but MCU has changed that. The Marvel Studios has actually changed that. Yeah, he did. That's true. That's true. She did, but Marvel's changed that. Changed that. I'm okay. They changed it. Also, for example, when Chris Farley, yeah, Chris Farley was Shrek, yeah, yeah. Oh, Black Adam.
something the future actor,
But
if they do
let's say it's John David Washington.
yes, absolutely.
Right? I think a lot of people think John David Washington would be a great new T'Challa. And
John David Washington, if he does become T'Challa, you think that's gonna hurt his career? Look at Richard Harris. I know that. If um if Dale David Washington say does become T'Challa, you think that's gonna fucking hurt his Hollywood career? Look who his fucking father is. Heath Ledger, yeah. Look who his fucking father is, man. Look who his father is. Okay? Okay? Look who fucking his father. No, fucking his father. Look who his father is. I mean, Denzel Washington. I don't think if David Washington does become T'Challa, I don't think his career is gonna be hurt at all by being T'Challa. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine, guys. All right. I think his career will be fine. I don't like. Any black actor that wants to be T'Challa. I don't think you're insulting. I don't think you're insulting. You're rubbing in the face or you're peeing on the grave of Chadwick Boseman, man. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. I don't think that's the. I don't think you. I don't think that's what you're doing, man. I just don't think. I don't. I don't think it's disrespectful at all. Maybe I'm.
maybe even more so that his dad is going to be in the
Right,
movie.
right.
Because
That's what
Denzel
exactly what I
Washington
was thinking,
let
too.
slip. But
I was-
if you're John David Washington, like you might be thinking, I don't want to be compared to Chadwick Boseman. And so
there's
maybe
that
a
too.
lesser known, like
Fuck. Here's your problem with actors. And it's not actually. This is not just an actor, and it's not just a problem in the Hollywood industry. Don't compare yourself to other actors. Be inspired by them. Learn from them. Take some whatever they take, whatever they use. Take whatever they could teach you. Take whatever style they have. If you want to play on your style, do that. But don't compare yourself to them. Sports, for example. I mean, sports is the perfect thing. We always compare this player to this past player or current player. Don't never compare yourself to others. Never compare yourself to others. Okay? Just all you should do is just learn from them, be inspired by them, take some things that from them, but don't compare yourself to them. Don't compare yourself to them. Let the other people compare. Let the other. Yeah, because they're gonna be focused. They're gonna be focused, but don't ever compare yourself. Let the other people compare yourself to them. Don't compare yourself to others. Just say, yeah, my moment came around there. It's not like that. Well, Fantastic Four, obviously, but not, it's not for all of them. Don't never compare.
not complete unknown, lesser known actor who and something like that to come in. And listen, while I hate multiverse,
What if the lesser known actor doesn't want to do it out of respect for Chadwick Boseman, huh? Whatever. Oh, really, Degrassi? That's interesting. John Watts wanted David Washington for his Reed Richards. Yeah, John Watts was supposed to be the original director, right? Yeah.
I hate multiverse.
I remember there was a rumor about
I
David
hate
Washington.
multiverse.
Oh my god, I hate you.
While I hate multiverse, the fact of the matter is MCU is currently doing multiverse. They're currently doing multiverse. That's what they're doing. And so if you're going to do multiverse, take advantage of it. They have brought back so many characters. I mean, all the time.
Oh,
Say that like
Where's
they're
Lucky
about
Eye?
to bring in Fantastic Four from another
Are you going?
universe.
Are you going somewhere where I think you're going?
Just a T'Challa from another universe.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna say Michael B. Jordan.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because you're bringing up multiverse.
No.
Multiverse. So I.
Michael B. Jordan. Close up in the camera. I'm telling you. No, he signed that deal with Sony. I know he did. Sony and Marvel. Tell us again, John. Are they doing multiverse?
I thought.
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
No.
Don't blame me for thinking because
I've seen a lot of other people saying they should bring in Michael B. Jordan. Killmonger. No.
Okay,
No. I love
Yeah, that Killmonger rests, man. Let's let him rest.
Michael B. Jordan. He's awesome.
Okay, good.
But no, Killmonger cannot be the new
I don't. My heart is set on John David Washington. Let everyone know that. That's it. But if you go ahead, John.
I mean, listen. I think he'd be great. I think there's a number of actors who'd be wonderful as it. But if you're since you're doing this big multiversal saga and it's culminating up into Secret Wars, you have a big wide open door to bring in a new T'Challa. It's an easy big wide. Or listen, we literally just had Ghost Agatha. Just straight up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And by the way, I also don't like that they keep fake deathing everybody. But since you do it, it isn't the hardest thing in the world in Marvel to bring back.
You could technically bring him back in the dead. He'll just look different. Maybe a different actor. I mean, this is Marvel. I mean, it is comic books. People are brought back from the dead all the time. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real. So technically, they could do that. They could do that. It's not out of the realm of possibility because it's possible. Bring him back from the grave, but like, will his face look different? Will his body look different? Because it'll be a different actor. And they obviously could do the multiverse thing, but what if this T'Challa in this T'Challa in the other universe is different? The one from this universe, the 616. Yeah, I mean, there's possibilities they're going to bring him back. It's like, I'm not writing it, so who's ever writing the script for Doom? Who is writing the script for Doomsday? Is that Michael Waldron or is that Secret Wars? Who's doing the script for Doomsday? I think Michael Waldron's doing Secret Wars, right? I feel like if you're writing a script for Doomsday, you should be also writing a script for Secret Wars. You should be doing the script for both films.
Back a character from the dead. They've done it before. They'll do it again.
Yeah.
And they could do it for Black Panther. Look.
The difference is, I guess, as a ghost. Technically, she could be resurrected too, but like, I would never want to see that twink Top Holly slowly to die or swamp with a child. But if it means he disappears from the public eye forever, knock her up, Tommy boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's doing another movie, right? He got cast in another movie. Today, right? He got cast in another movie. I think it's like 5 or 6 movies in the next 2 years. This guy is crazy. This guy's crazy, man. He's like, my god, this guy's gonna be busy the next 1 or 2 years. And that's not even Uncharted 2, because Uncharted 2 is been announced, but it's gonna be ways off. It's good.
It's the right move. Black Panther Wakanda Forever proved they needed to recast T'Challa.
Yeah, that's what I think happened.
Yeah.
I don't think it did. I mean, it made 870 million, so I don't think it really did.
I think they understood that and they realized it, and I think just T'Challa, again, is just too important of a character to throw away. I think what Chadwick Boseman created and manifested with his performance was too important of a work to just throw away. And if Jeff is right, and if Jeff is being given the correct information...
Okay, John Campea, if Jeff is not right, and this is totally not true, are you going to get him back on your show? You get back on your show?
Here.
I want to know that. I want to know. If it's not true, and let's say Jeff, some of the stuff is coming, let's say what he's been reporting, future scoops, don't come true. Say the next scoop becomes, if it doesn't come true, the next scoop doesn't come true. Are you going to let him back on your show? You're gonna let him back on your show. You say he's your friend, but but what if it's not true? What if it's a lie? All that stuff is coming up with lies. Are you gonna let him back on your show? Because if you do that, it makes you look bad. It makes him look bad, right? It makes him look bad.
Absolutely be the right thing for them to do. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor about your first Panther.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, we caught Grace Randolph in a lie about Clayface.
Woo! Sign me. I mean, also John David watching Aldous Hodge. He's in what's the show he's in right now? The Along Came a Spider character.
He's a detective.
Anyway, I can't remember the name of the show. But Alex Cross, right? He's doing that right now. He was an awesome Hawkman.
Yeah.
I would be down for that. I mean, I think there's a lot of good names you could bring.
And remember, John David Washington was in The Creator. I think that was under.
Yeah, he was
Disney,
in The Creator.
This,
Yeah, look at Ray. I'm sorry, I was just typing in something. John Washington doesn't have any movies lined up right now. Right now. Oh, I'm clicking on John Davis' resume. Filmography. He doesn't have anything lined up right now. That's what I'm clicking on. Like, there's no future movie. I mean, he just came out with piano lesson from last year, but he has nothing lined up anyway. Like, that's what I'm clicking on. Now I'm gonna go back to this.
Disney umbrella, wasn't that like the Fox side of it?
Was it? That would make sense. Yeah.
So like they already have communications open with him. So I don't know. I just thought of him, but don't nobody say it. Please, nobody say Mahershala Ali.
Oh, I've already seen it. I've already seen people in the live chat say Mahershala Ali.
I thought of that too because I was like, he's not busy doing something else. I mean,
what are you gonna have, a 50-year-old? You could have like a 53-year-old T'Challa.
He's free right now.
But I mean, if
no, let's not.
I know it's not seriously, but let's go down this rabbit trail just for a second. Let's just explore this for a second.
Oh no! Oh
like,
no!
If Kevin Feige, like, if they're on the verge of losing Mahershala Ali, right? Yeah. Because it's been 5 years since they announced it, right? And they're not. And Kevin Feige doesn't feel like they're really close to locking in Blade. Maybe he goes to Mahershala Ali and say, "Look, you are just. He's a two-time Academy Award winner, Mahershala.
Campea. I want.
What a great role for him.
Say, listen,
Marshall. He said 5 years. Marshall Ali would be like 60. Marshall Ali would be 60 by then. You think they're gonna really recast Marshall Ali as Blade as Black Panther in 5 years as a hypothetical? I think they're making this hypothetical, but really, guys, you know that's not gonna happen, right? Oh my God, Degrassi! Like, this is really ridiculous. Like, Marshall Ali is not gonna. They're not gonna switch. They're not gonna pivot from Marshall Ali's role from Blade to Black Panther, even though they're talking hypothetically.
Blade may still be a ways off, but you know what? One of our world's great actors right now. We've got another role that we're experimenting with, that we're thinking about doing. How would you feel about being T'Challa? I don't know. Maybe you could do it.
And you know what? Why this? I was saying no, and now I'm like, let's do it. Is because whoever in the chat brought up Aldous Hodge.
Yeah.
First of all, I think they're forgetting this. Marshall Ali went up to Marvel wanting to play Blade. He convinced him he wanted to be Blade. You think he's gonna change? You think he's gonna change? I don't think so. He wanted to play Blade. He went to Marvel Studios and wanted to play Blade. Okay? And I think it's too No. He is gonna be Blade. Blade is gonna happen. I'm sorry, if Blade is canceled, they would have canceled it by now. I think Blade's gonna happen. Blade is gonna happen. It would have been canceled by now. I'm sorry.
He make a great Blade.
I
got you guys. Thank goodness.
Hey, it's your extra dry skin. I need 72-hour hydration with new CeraVe. Hey, it's your extra dry skin. I need 72-hour hydration with new CeraVe Intensive Moisturizing Lotion.
If they gave Mahershala Ali T'Challa's role, which he would do it proud, like the authoritative voice, the stature.
Oh,
and he took on that role.
Mahershala Ali as a king,
and he took that role. And then I was like, well, who's going to play Blade? And just look at his profile pic in this Cross movie. I mean, this series. That is a good Blade.
Hodge in Blade.
And he's
I still take Mahershala Ali as Blade.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But if you're like, again, we're just spitballing.
But this is
this is going to happen.
This is an exciting.
None of this is going to happen. But
what an exciting fantasy.
If they were like, listen, we're still not close to getting Blade done, Mahershala. You've been waiting around for 5 years. What would you think about this? And then going to Aldous Hodge and saying, listen, we're not ready to go right now, but we're thinking about 2 years we're going to be ready to shoot Blade. How would you feel about being Blade? I'd be so down for that.
Well, Aldous Hodge would look.
You know who else wouldn't be a bad Blade?
Bad Blade.
You can't do it, though. You can't do it. Nope, can't do it. I was going to say Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors would be a pretty badass Blade, but he's already been in the MCU. His fate, that's too problematic. You can't do that.
Oh my god, I knew it. I said you can't do it right now.
So maybe not anyway. But I listen, I hope this story ends up being true. Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars are absolutely the easiest inroads to bring in a new Blade. You're about to bring in Fantastic Four characters from another universe into this one. You're about to bring in a Doctor Doom from another universe into this one. If you're going to do it, now's the time to do it. And I think they should absolutely bring back T'Challa. It's time to, and I'm not talking about an aged up T'Challa's kid. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about T'Challa. Bring him back. I think it's the time to do it. The time to do it was when they did Black Panther 2, but you didn't do it then. Here's your last chance. This is your last chance to bring back T'Challa. I think.
All right. All right. I know you can't see my avatar. I don't know why. All right. But yeah, man. I want to know what you guys thought. I don't know. The things Chef Snyder said, it's just, I mean, it could happen, obviously, but it just doesn't sound believable. The way he words it, the way he words the way he words it in his, I guess, newsletter, whatever, because I don't pay for that. So I don't know how much detail he goes into it. It's just, I don't know. It's just, my point is, it's gonna be multiversal Blade. I mean, T'Challa, but it's not the same thing as the 616 T'Challa. It won't feel the same. I don't know. That's all I got for this stream. And and they did say Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, and Secret Wars. They did say Secret Wars will be the last multiverse project for the MCU. After Secret Wars, the multiverse stuff with the multiverse is done. 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 They did say that. So yeah, that's all I got. Tomorrow night, obviously we're gonna do something Saturday, but tomorrow night we're gonna recap. Finally, we're gonna review Basic Creature Commandos. I'm gonna see the finale tomorrow, and then we're gonna do a spoiler review for the basically episode 5, 6, 7, and the whole show. We're gonna talk about it. So make sure you're seeing Creature Commandos, the finale of season 1. Remember, still be waiting until March. Yeah, well, that's typical of Marvel. So yes, make sure you've seen season 1 of Creature Commandos, and we're gonna finally do basic review and all that. We're gonna me blinded. We're gonna recap all the rest of the episodes and recap the whole season tomorrow. Hopefully, yeah, that's the plan. And then Saturday and Sunday we'll find a way to do something Saturday and afternoon on Saturday. All right. I'd like to see you guys. I mean, if you're free to come on Saturday, tomorrow to grass, however you want. I know you probably do want to watch Creature Commandos. And we'll do something Saturday, man. All right. Nighty night, true believers.